right? So you remember all these formulas, right? Gradient, divergence, curl, okay, Laplacian and so on. Okay, so we are going to use okay, these formulas, especially sigma formulas. Del phi is a sigma I dou phi by dou x. Divergence of f bar is sigma I bar dou f bar by dou x. Curl f bar is sigma I bar plus dou f bar by dou x. Del square phi is sigma dou square phi by dou x square. Okay, and del square f bar. If it is del square f bar, then that is a component wise Laplacian. Okay, if f bar equal to f1 I bar plus f2 j bar plus f3 k bar, del square f bar is del square f1 I bar plus del square f2 j bar plus del square f3 k bar. This can be written as sigma del square f1 into I bar. Okay, so these sigma notations are going to be useful in proving the vector identities. Okay, so we'll see the identity one by one, and this is the first result. Okay, so first result says divergence of a bar plus b bar is divergence of a bar plus divergence of b bar. Okay, so that means what? Div a bar plus b bar is equal to div a bar plus div b bar. So we'll take almost all results. We'll take LHS and show RHS. Okay, so what is the divergence of a bar plus b bar? Apply the definition. What is the definition of divergence? Sigma I bar dot dou by dou x of vector. Divergence to be applied in a vector. Divergence of a vector is sigma I bar dot a vector. That vector here is a bar plus b bar. Okay, and this is sigma I bar dot derivative of sum equal to sum of derivatives. Okay, derivative of sum equal to sum of derivatives. So I can write it as dou a bar by dou x plus dou b bar by dou x. I simply applied a derivative to each term. Okay, now we know dot product is distributive, right? A dot b plus c is equals to a dot b plus a dot c. Dot product is distributive, right? So according to that, we can write it as a summation I dot dou a bar by dou x plus I dot dou b bar by dou x. Okay, so take this summation to each term. Take the summation to each term. Sigma I dot dou a bar by dou x plus sigma I dot dou b bar by dou x. Can you identify this formula? What is sigma I dou a bar by dou x? Can you answer?
Div a bar.
Div a bar plus sigma I dot dou b bar by dou x is div b
Div
bar.
b bar.
Is that okay? So divergence of a bar plus b bar is divergence of a bar plus divergence of b bar. Is that okay? Shall I proceed to the next identity? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So second identity is what? Curl a bar plus b bar is curl a bar plus curl b bar. Is it not similar to the previous proof? Instead of del dot, you are having del cross. Okay. So I'm going to copy and paste. Okay. So if I want to show this one, okay, So what the result says? Divergence of, instead of divergence, you are having a curl, right? Now this we want to show. So if we want to show this result, okay. So del cross means curl equal to del cross is curl A bar plus curl B bar. So wherever dot is there, replace dot with the cross product. Okay, what is the LHS? Del cross A bar plus B bar. According to curly definition, this is sigma I cross dou by dou x of A bar plus B bar. Again I cross, apply derivative to each term. Again like dot product, cross product is also distributive. A cross B plus C is A cross B plus A cross C. Therefore, I can write it as I cross dou A bar by dou x plus I cross dou B bar by dou x, and apply the sigma summation to each term. It is sigma I cross dou A bar by dou x plus sigma I cross dou B bar by dou x, and sigma I cross dou A bar by dou x is nothing but curly A bar,
Curly A bar.
and second term is curl B bar. Is that okay? That is the second identity. Curly A bar plus B bar is curly A bar plus curly B bar. Is this fine? Okay, so we'll go to the third identity. Third identity, what third identity says? Divergence of phi A bar. Divergence of phi A bar is equals to, what is del phi? Grade phi dot A bar plus phi into, what is del dot A bar? Div A bar. Div A bar. Okay, so let's take LHS and show RHS. So what is LHS? Del dot of phi A bar. Del dot of phi A bar. Okay, phi A bar is a vector. Apply the definition of divergence. That is sigma I bar dot dou by dou x of vector. What is that vector? Phi A bar.
Phi A bar.
Now apply derivative formula. Like UV formula. What is the derivative of phi A bar? Dou phi by dou x into A bar plus phi into dou A bar by dou x. Is it okay? Again, dot product is distributed over addition. So I can write it as summation I dot dou phi by dou x into A bar, and I am taking this summation to each term plus summation I dot phi into dou A bar by dou x. Can I write like this? I applied a distribute tool, or if you want, I will write one more step. Okay. First, let me apply the distribute to, then apply the summation to each term. So plus I dot phi into dou A bar by dou x. So initially I applied a distribute tool. Now I apply summation to each term. So this is going to be summation I into dou phi by dou x plus summation I into phi into dou A bar by dou x. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, now you know. A bar dot KB bar. A bar dot KB bar is equal to Ka bar dot b bar. Do you agree? You can bring this scalar to any other side also. This can be written as k into a bar dot b bar also. Okay, this scalar can be placed anywhere. Am I right? So in this expression, what is a scalar? I bar is a vector, a bar is a vector, dou phi by dou x is a scalar. Am I right? So can I write this? Can I write this as? Can I write this as sigma I dou phi by dou x dot a bar? I just brought this dou phi by dou x to I side. Okay. Plus sigma. Can I bring this phi outside according to this property? Phi
Yes,
into
sir.
I bar dot dou a bar by dou x. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I apply the formula, if I now see here, now if you expand, what is the first term expansion? I dou phi by dou x dot a bar plus j dou phi by dou y dot a bar plus k dou phi by dou z dot a bar. So this dot a bar is common in every term when you expand the first summation, right? So that means I can use distributive law and take a bar common. That means I can write the first term as sigma I dou phi by dou x dot product with a bar. Can you see the change here? Okay, I applied a distributive property here. Okay, plus in the second term phi is common. This summation is running over I as well as x. So when you expand phi into I bar dot dou a bar by dou x plus j bar dot dou a bar by dou y plus phi into k bar dot dou a bar by dou z. So phi is common every term. So I can bring this phi outside the summation. That means phi into summation I bar dot dou a bar by dou x. Now can you identify the first term? What is sigma I dou phi by dou x?
Grade, grade
Grade
5.
5.
Grade phi del phi dot a bar plus phi into what is sigma I bar dot dou a bar by dou x?
5 A bar.
L dot a bar. Okay, that is what we want to show. Okay, grade phi dot a bar plus phi into div a bar. Phi into div a bar. Do you understand this? So here we applied distributive law. Okay, shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
what is the next result? Fourth one is also similar to this. Instead of del dot, you are having del cross. So what I can do with a few modifications, I can prove the same similar result. Okay, so here it is going to be now result number 4. Okay, so wherever dot is there, replace dot with the cross product. Then what the result says? Curl phi a bar is equal to grade phi cross a bar plus phi into curly a bar. Okay, so instead of del you are having the, instead of divergence you are having the curl. Okay, so curl phi a bar is grade phi cross a bar plus phi into curly a bar. Okay, now take LHS and show RHS. Okay, so what is LHS? Del cross phi a bar. Again, what is the definition of curl? Sigma I cross dou by dou x of the vector. Okay, again I cross, okay, derivative of a scalar into vector. dou by dou x of phi a bar is dou phi by dou x into a bar plus phi into dou a bar by dou x. Again, apply distributive law. You know cross product is also distributive over addition. Therefore, apply distributive law. And then you separate the terms. Okay. Then bring the scalar to the other side. Okay. Now, okay. So because of this, a cross kb equal to ka cross b equal to k into a bar cross b bar. Okay. And again, cross product is also distributive over addition. So cross a bar is common in every term in the first expansion. So this is cross I cross. Okay. So I sigma I dou phi by dou x is del phi cross a bar plus phi into sigma I cross dou a bar by dou x is del cross a bar. Okay. So what is remaining is grade phi cross a bar plus phi into curly a bar. Phi into curly a bar. Is this clear? So this result is just similar to that of the previous result. Shall I proceed? Okay. Now see the next result, result number 5. Divergence of a bar cross b bar equal to b bar dot curly a bar minus a bar dot curly b bar. Okay. So what it says, div a bar cross b bar equal to div a bar cross b bar equal to b bar dot curly a bar minus a bar dot curly b bar. Okay. So we'll take LHS and prove RHS. Okay. So what is LHS? Divergence of a bar cross b bar. Divergence of a bar cross b bar. So what is divergence form definition? Sigma I bar dot dou by dou x of a bar cross b bar. So divergence of a vector is sigma I bar dot dou by dou x of the vector. Sigma I bar dot and apply the derivative on cross product. While applying the derivative on cross product, order is very important because cross product is not commutative. Therefore, I have to write the formula carefully. Dou a bar by dou x cross b bar plus a cross dou b bar by dou x. I should not change the order. Something like u dash v plus uv dash, u dash v plus uv dash. And we know dot product is distributive or addition. Dot product is distributive or addition. So I can write it as sigma I dot dou a bar by dou x cross b bar plus I dot a cross dou b bar by dou x. Okay. Now separate the terms, apply sigma to each term. So this is sigma I dot dou a bar by dou x cross b bar plus sigma I dot a cross dou b bar by dou x. Okay. Now can you identify this expression? What is it is in the form a dot b cross c. What is a dot b cross c?
A dot B
A
plus
dot b cross c equal to
A
box
dot
ABC. Box ABC. Am I right? Scalar triple product. This can be written as a dot a cross b dot c also. Do you agree? So I can write this as summation. So summation box I dou a bar by dou x b plus summation box I a dou b bar by dou x. Is it okay? Now I would like to write the second term, second expression also similar to that of first expression. First expression, if you notice, vector derivative vector, but in the second term, vector vector derivative. Here also I want to see it as vector derivative vector. That means I want to change this order. I want to interchange a bar with the dou b bar by dou x position. Then what I have to do?
Minus.
I have to multiply with minus. So I will write it as sigma box I dou a bar by dou x b bar, and minus can be taken outside also. Initially I will write minus here, minus I dou b bar by dou x a bar. Okay, so this is a summation box I dou a bar by dou x b bar plus into minus minus summation box I dou b bar by dou x a bar. Okay, now use this formula. So I can write this as summation I cross dou a bar by dou x into b bar minus summation I cross dou b bar by dou x into a bar. Now if you notice, this b bar is common in every term when you expand, and in the second term also a bar is common in every term. So I can write it as b bar into sigma I cross dou a bar by dou x minus a cross sigma I bar cross dou b bar by dou x. Okay, now can you identify the first one?
Curly bar.
I think this is a dot product I missed out. See here, a cross b dot c, no? Okay, a cross box ABC is a cross b dot c bar, a cross b dot c bar. Okay, now this dot b is there in every term. Now I can use distributive law. Using distributive law I can write it as summation I cross dou a bar by dou x dot product with b bar minus summation I cross dou b bar by dou x dot product with a bar, dot product with a bar. So this is nothing but curly a bar.
Curly.
So curly a bar dot product with b bar minus this is nothing but curly b bar dot product with a bar, and we know dot product is a commutative. Therefore, I can write it as b bar dot curly a bar minus a bar dot curly b bar. That is what we want to show. B bar dot curly a bar minus a bar dot curly b bar. Is this clear to all of you? Okay, so what we did, we applied the definition and then applied distributive law and separated the terms, and we identified that each one is a scalar triple product. I changed the order here to have similarity with the previous term. So when I change the order, I have to multiply with -1. So plus into minus minus. Then again I used the scalar triple product. Box ABC is A cross B dot C. So box ABC is A cross B dot C, A cross B dot C. Again I applied a distributive property of dot product and separated the terms, so got the result. Is it okay? Now sixth and seventh problem, say sixth and seventh results will prove in the next session. Now we'll prove the eighth result. Okay, what the eighth result says, divergence of del phi equal del square phi. Okay, so div of grade phi equal to Laplace and del square phi. How to prove this result? What is del phi? Del phi is equals to I dou phi by dou x plus j dou phi by dou y plus k dou phi by dou z. So del phi is a vector. To del phi I want to apply now divergence. So what is divergence of a vector? What is the formula for the divergence of a vector? Dou by dou x of the first component plus dou by dou y of the second component plus dou by dou z of the third component. Do you agree? That is what the divergence of a vector formula. So what is first component of del phi? First component of del phi is dou phi by dou x. What is the second component of del phi? Dou phi by dou y. What is the third component of del phi? Dou phi by dou z. Okay. So when you simplify, this is nothing but dou square phi by dou x square plus, and this is dou square phi by dou y square plus dou square phi by dou z square. But this is nothing but a
Del square
del
phi.
square phi. Therefore, we proved that del dot of del phi is equals to del square phi. Okay, or you can say del dot of del equal to del square. It is not just del into del, it is del dot of del. It is the in between operation is the composition mapping, something like f of g. F of g, we are simply writing it as fg. Okay, so this is the result. I think when we are discussing problems on gradient, divergence, and combination of those operators, okay, we computed divergence of gradient del dot del phi separately. We computed del square phi separately, and we observed that both results are same. And in fact, that is the identity I said. Okay, this is that identity. Shall I proceed? Okay. Next result is curl of grade phi equal to 0 bar. Curl of grade phi equal to 0 bar. Okay. So this is also easy to prove. What is del phi? Del phi equal to I dou phi by dou x plus j dou phi by dou y plus k dou phi by dou z. Okay. Now to this vector I want to apply curl. Curl to be applied on a vector only. So curl can be applied on gradient of phi because it is a vector. So this is I j k dou by dou x dou by dou y dou by dou z. What is the first component of del phi? Dou
Dou
phi by
phi
dou
by
y. Second component is dou phi by dou y.
y.
Third component is dou phi by dou z. Okay. So this I can write it as summation I bar into apply dou by dou y on this. When you apply dou by dou y and dou phi by dou z, what do you get? Dou square phi by dou y dou z minus when you apply dou by dou z on dou phi by dou y,
Dou
dou
square
square phi
phi
by
by
dou
dou
z
y dou
dou y.
z.
Is it okay? And we know, okay, if phi is having first order continuous partial derivatives, then the mixed partial derivatives is going to be same. That means dou square phi by dou y dou z is equal to dou square phi by dou z dou y. So in that case, these two gets cancelled. You will get 0. What is sigma I into 0? I into 0 is 0 bar. Sigma 0 bar is 0 bar. Therefore, for any scalar function, so for any scalar function, curl of grade phi is always 0 bar. Curl of grade phi is always 0 bar. Is that okay? So next result, what is the 10th result? Divergence of curly a bar. Divergence of curly a bar is always 0. Whatever the vector you give, If you find out divergence of curl of that vector, you always get 0. So how do we prove this result? This is also very easy to show. So let a bar equals to a1 I bar plus a2 j bar plus a3 k bar. Okay. Now what is the curly a bar? What is del cross a bar? Summation I j k dou by dou x dou by dou y dou by dou z. First component of a bar, second component of a bar, third component of a bar. Okay. And this I can write it as summation I into dou a3 by dou a3 by dou y minus dou a2 by dou z. If I want the remaining terms, I use a cyclic order. I will use cyclic order of this notation del cross a bar. Now to this, I want to apply divergence. What is divergence of a vector? What is divergence of a vector formula? Dou by dou x of the first component, okay, plus dou by dou y of the second component, plus dou by dou z of the third component. What is the first component of curly a bar? This one only, no? Dou a3 by dou y, dou a3 by dou y minus dou a2 by dou z. Okay. Now can you tell me the remaining terms? Using
Dou
cyclic
A1
order,
by
dou
dou Z
a1 by dou z minus
minus dou
dou
A3
a3
by
by
dou X.
dou x. Next, using cyclic order,
Dou A2 by dou X.
dou a2 by dou x minus dou a1
Dou
by
A1 by dou
dou
Y.
y. Okay. Now write the expansion. This is dou square a3 by dou x dou y minus dou square a2 by dou x dou z plus dou square a1 by dou y dou z minus dou square a3 by dou y dou x plus dou square a2 by dou z dou x minus dou square a1 by dou z dou y. Okay. Now if you see dou square a3 by dou x dou y minus dou square a3 by dou y dou x. Okay. These two partial derivatives gets cancelled. Minus dou square a2 by dou x dou z plus dou square a2 by dou z dou x. These two gets cancelled. Dou square a1 by dou y dou z minus dou square a1 by dou z dou y cancels. Okay. So what you are getting is 0. That is what we want to show. Okay. That is what we want to show. Divergence of curly a bar is always a 0. Divergence of vector is a scalar. You are getting a scalar as 0. Okay. So these are the identities. Okay. In the next session, we'll prove the remaining 3 identities.